gave me lessons about making money and keeping money and multiplications.
Hello, welcome to my channel. How are you doing today? I am Ernest Adeboye Okoje for Okoje's Yarns Media. If today is your first time of coming to our channel, please click on the subscribe button and hit on the notification bell so that you get regular updates whenever we post videos. And when you're through watching this video, please click on the thumb up to give our video a thumb up so that we'll get more relevance on YouTube. Thank you. Yeah, we have so much to discuss today. But first, let me just quickly disclose this bombshell I stumbled upon. A comment or statement by Najaatu Mohammed. I think we all know her. She was the former Director General of Civil Society Organizations of the All Progressive Congress Presidential Campaign Council, and she said that she asked, okay, let me just read it out. She said, I asked those around Tinubu if they can allow him to lead them in prayer, and they said no. That is a very strong statement that has strong implication, on the candidacy of Bola Ahmed Tinubu, because you see, the Muslims, if they feel that somebody is not worthy enough, just like in Avengers, the hammer that is wielded by Thor. If you are not worthy, you won't be able to lift that hammer. And so that's how it is here. So if the Muslims feel that you are not clean, they will not allow you lead the prayer in front of them. And so many of them who, because of course they don't be able to really lie to their maker. And of course, they know the implications of, wanting somebody who you think is not clean enough to lead such prayer, because it could just bring some form of there could be some form of repercussions. And so that's what we see people saying. And she goes on to say, she asked them and they said no. She even said that when she was contacted to come and take up the appointment with the APC, she said, speaking about her assessments of Tinubu during their meeting, she claimed that Tinubu was sleeping most of the time, that he couldn't stay for 10 minutes without dozing off, and that Tinubu did not even understand most of the things she was saying. Well, this is just rather unfortunate. So we'll move on to the next item. One gaffe too many. That is the situation we'll find with Bola Ahmed Tinubu. I don't know for how long he will continue to make this kind of errors, and for how long we'll continue to encourage such, because we want somebody not just from the south, but somebody from the southwest to be our next president. This has now become like a signature feature in his campaigns. We keep coming across him making a lot of faux pas, what we call gaffe, errors, embarrassing ones for that matter, to his person and his party. So if they feel that and of course most of all these things manifested themselves even before the primaries. So if they feel that this person had this kind of maybe cognitive challenges or whatever it is, why didn't they just get somebody that would be a better flag bearer, to save them all this embarrassment? But when people have made up their mind on what they want to do, you hardly can actually convince them otherwise. So we are all going to live with the consequences. That's how it is. We often hear people say that Labour Party does not have structure, Labour Party this, Labour Party that they don't even have agents, and that for you to be able to field a candidate, or for you to have a successful running in an election, you need to be able to have certain amounts of agents. And there is this stat I stumbled upon too, where it read, party agents, PDP leads with 176,588. That's 176,000. So, about 176,000. And then they say followed by APC, which is also 176,223, with just about 300 margin, So APC leads with about 300. And now look at APC, NNPP. NNPP has 176,200. So APC is just about 33 agents, more than NNPP. And now let me shock you with that of Labour Party. Labour Party 134,000. So 134,874. So you see, Labour Party is also a strong force to contend with, even in terms of party agents. Because if APC has 176 and PDP LP, whom they say does not have any structure, has 134,000. The difference is just about 40,000. So for a party that has always been a party that is currently in power, and a party that relatively does not have any structure, that hitherto had been seen as a party that cannot even contend with these other major political parties, to be having 134,000 agents, speaks volume about the efforts the party has made, to ensuring that they are a force to reckon with in this coming election. And we hope that all these numbers actually translate into success, and if all these major parties would have 170 something, 160s, 176 and blah blah blah, and the new party is having 134,000, one would think that the same energy, the same force with which they were able to garner that high number of agents could also mean that the percentage growth from relatively less than maybe how many they had before to jumping up to 130 something could also translate to mean that they will experience that kind of surge also in the number of turnout of people that will come and vote, and thereby the complacent PDP and APC will just have themselves to blame with their rhetorics of this party not having a base or a structure. So let's see how this translates on the day of election, and watch. Now, wow, this FFK at it again, Chief Fani Kayode. I'm always astonished by his vitriolic attack on people whenever he feels that he's not on the same page with them. Of recent, we saw on the news his recent attack on Emefiele. He comes and says, Satan that is using you will soon abandon you and drop you like used toilet paper. FFK to Emefiele. It's always amazing the way he comes. When the same man was in PDP, he came all out on APC and give them hell. Coming to talk about how somebody uses pampers and all of that. And now he has switched back to APC. He's now coming all out on PDP. But of course, we've not seen him do so much like he did in the past. But of course, we've seen him of recent attacking former Senator Dino Melaye, who is the spokesperson for one of the spokesperson who plays a major role in Atiku's campaign. And we see the harsh words he uses, usually when he's attacking people. And this time he says that he will be used like toilet paper. I don't know why he's so pained. I don't know if he's not contesting for any position, so I don't think he's also buying votes. But of course, he's going to be an instrument, in the hands of those who will buy votes. And so he's also pained that probably it would also affect his business. And then Lai Mohammed, fine. There was something that Lai Mohammed said of recent and that got me thinking. He said, why should I vote for Tinubu if he can't tell me what APC has done in the past 8 years? Of course, Lai Mohammed is Minister of Information and Culture in this current administration, and you see him always coming out. People have nicknamed him the liar because of the Lai Mohammed, always coming out to defend Buhari's policies and all of that. And of recent, we've seen saying something like this about Tinubu because, initially, Tinubu would always say that he would continue with Buhari's legacy, but probably he was later advised that, Buhari is largely considered as a failure, and so probably with some of the new policies Buhari, the new policies he came up with that people felt would affect even his own party's chances of winning, and so Tinubu started to gravitate away, from Buhari, and then he probably wasn't, because to Tinubu, probably there wasn't so much to say about the legacy in terms of Buhari's administrative prowess, and so because of that, people felt that if you're not going to promote or to build on the existing success of your predecessor, then you're not going to get the loyalty of the party members, and so that's what Lai Mohammed is coming to say. Lai Mohammed expects Tinubu to come out and be lying that Tinubu has done this, he has done that, and then we'll be able to Buhari has done this, he has done that, and we'll be able to do this and that and all of that. But Tinubu is not really doing that. Rather, Tinubu is saying he's going to, saying some promising things he will do, and Lai Mohammed feels that this is not so good to the image of Buhari, and so that is making him come out to say these things he's saying. And then on that note, we would take our final gist for today. I stumbled also on this Regina Daniel's sumptuous picture she took in front of an SUV. You in the picture you would see she's putting on a not really shredded, but shorts, jean shorts with a tight top, and her sumptuous legs are seen there, and people went gaga in the comment section of that particular picture, saying all sorts of things. I can understand why Nedunwonku would not have any regrets about wanting to invest in this kind of project, and to give it up to her. Regina Daniel is actually a beautiful lady. She's a queen. She's very beautiful. I didn't even really know this lady because I wasn't really much into Nollywood and all of that. But later when I kept hearing Regina Daniels, and then I wasn't really following her. But of course, as a media person, you often bump into these discussions and all of that. And then of recent, I started seeing more of her, and I was like, wow, this lady is hot. She's really, really hot, clean skin and everything. So let me know what your thoughts are on everything we've said so far today in the comment section, and I'll try to take my time to reply to everybody. Remember, everything I've said there is my personal opinion. So, and see you next time.